Look at Hoster, he is fighting those pedals over and he's in a massive gear and he is churning it over. Now a big attack from behind from Flescher of Rabobank. This is spectacular action on the second day of the opening Belgian semi-classics, but Steegmans now catches Leif Hoster. The crowds around Kuurne just as big as we always remember, and we have two riders at the front. They are both Belgians. It's Hoster and Steegmans, Quick Step and Silence Lotto, and now the cards are being played behind as Willems goes on the attack with a Morrison from Lambo Credit.
Yeah, he certainly does, and I can't see Steegmans. I was going to say I can't see Steegmans giving him a turn at all because he'll just sit on the wheel of Leif Hoster. Leif Hoster's looking for some help now. The impetus has gone out to his effort now. He's put the gear down, and Steegmans is just going to prepare to just sit on his wheel.
So often Leif Hoster is second in the Tour of Flanders last year, second in the Kuurne Bruxelles Kuurne in 2006, second in the Tour of Flanders in 2006. He just needs the big victory, and you almost feel that if he did that, then his motivation and his morale would be so high he'd win loads. And Morrison and Willems are coming across to Steegmans, but Steegmans not doing any work at all.
No,
4K.
He's not. Yeah, he's not doing anything at all. And these four riders have come to, the best chance for them is for these two riders of Willems and Morrison to get up, do a couple of turns, and because Willems is going to sit on, but it's Karsten Kroon trying to come across on his own. This is a difficult section with the way the wind's blowing at the moment. It's blowing from the right hand side, but if you get up to this front group, if Kroon gets up there, get his breath and go on the attack again. This is all action here, that finish of Kuurne Bruxelles Kuurne.
And Willems again says, come on, do some work. Flescher jumps across. Karsten Kroon of CSC now gets there, and Kroon needed to go, as Brian said, he needed to go dead now, and Jalabert I think has fought his way up as well. You just can't pick anybody here, and Steegmans is playing the team very well. Now Flescher goes.
Yeah, this is a great chance for somebody to go now. Somebody has to go, because you look back in the group and where a Quick Step are getting washed away a wee bit in this group, and this is a very important time to go on the attack. They're all looking round. Karsten Kroon's looking round. They've made hard efforts. Go now. You have to keep on hitting them and hitting them and hitting them.
Langeveld goes and De Jong tracks him, so De Jong knows that he's got to try and stay in all these moves. De Jong the winner in 2004 when he beat Paolo Bettini and Gerben Lervik, and now they go on to this tricky section, but Langeveld of Rabobank, two teams who weren't involved in the action on the finish yesterday, and now the riders who are on the attack with 3 kilometres to go, Langeveld and De Jong, and look at the crosswind they're having to contend with.
Yeah, De Jong's not going to go anywhere. He's just going to sit on the back wheel of Langeveld, and Langeveld just has to, he's not going to get rid of De Jong, so he just has to sit up and hope the efforts Flescher can go over the top, but he needs to sit up. And De Jong is absolutely hanging on there. He's not going to give him anything. He's going to set up, and hopefully when he gets brought back, Flescher will go on the attack even more. But it looks as if it's Goss going across with Steegmans, but again Boonen getting an easy ride, just sitting in the back of this group.
Matt Goss goes through the right-hander, and I think it's all going to come back together here any moment now, and then we're heading into the headwind, I think. And it's the two riders, De Jong and Langeveld, who are still on the attack. 3 kilometres to go. Well, we had that spectacular action for a long time. Now Boonen goes, and I think it's Guidon and Monjan of Francais de Jure who are starting to get involved in the attacks, and Boonen looks like he's getting concerned in here.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's up there. He's on the wheel of Willems now, but they have to keep on attacking. Langeveld has to set up. He's not going to get away. He's going to be he's going to finish second if this stays away. But he has to keep on going, because Quick Step are happy that he's just sitting up there. But it's is it Franzoy goes on the left hand side.
Franzoy, a little bit of a an attack that doesn't come to anything. Now Leif Hoster goes. They don't want Boonen to win this one, and Hoster now opens the gas up on the right hand side. Well, he's tried once, he's going to try again, but it looks like he's got pretty tired legs. 2k to go. Langeveld and de Jong are just holding on, and Boonen, his troops are not riding too well for him here. He's being left and de Jong is doing no work. Langeveld of Rabobank looking very, very good here at the front, and the gap is opening up, and Hoster, he's almost diesel engineing his way across, isn't he?
Well, I tell you what, if Hoster gets across here, then that is a danger. 1 and 3, and you know, you wouldn't put all your money in de Jong winning at this moment in time. If the two, Langeveld and de Jong, came to the finish, de Jong is certainly the faster, but with Hoster making hard work of this getting across here, that's why you've got Steegmans now riding for Boonen at the front. De Volder comes up to the front. It's going to come down to a group finish. Boonen's going to win this race. Well,
look at this. Hoster, just his legs are absolutely pinging now. De Volder, what a teammate today of Boonen. Monjan of Francais de Jeu. Guidon is in here, and still you sense that riders feel they could win this one. 22-year-old Sebastian Langeveld of Rabobank on the front, the winner of the Etoile Electro Tour in 2007 and second in the national championships of Holland. He is still on the front. De Jong doing no work, but they're still away.
Yeah, they're still away. They're into the final turn now, the left-hand turn, and they'll see the finish there. But yeah, there's a couple of attacks now into this. Langeveld just toned de Jong all the way to the end, but they're going to come back on this finishing straight. Boonen's still in there, and it looks as if Boonen could do the double here.
We're into the finishing straight of the Kuurne Bruxelles Kuurne, 193 kilometres, and it has been non-stop action, but there is a lull in the peloton. Langeveld trailing, he's on the front with the man behind him, de Jong, the winner in 2004. Are they going to hold on? Now Matt Goss moves up on the left-hand side of the group. Flescher's there. Willems is there. Is Langeveld. He's going to hit the 200 metre to go, and the peloton are all over the place. These two riders are going to hold on. De Jong moves on the left-hand side, so our Quick Step going to get the victory. 22-year-old Langeveld is going to try and come back, but he can't, and it's going to be a win, and maybe a surprise win for Steven de Jong of the Quick Step team. So de Jong wins. Goss takes the sprint for third place, and Langeveld takes the second. Well, it isn't the rider we thought it would be, but Quick Step get the victory after the disappointments of Het Volk. Langeveld, the 22-year-old from Rabobank, takes second, and Goss takes third for CSC. De Jong, Langeveld, Goss, Boonen, Franzoy, Bozic rode well to get in the top 6. So Matt Goss onto the third step of the podium. First time we've seen Goss really in any of these Belgian classics or semi-classics, which is pretty good news. There's the Quick Step team. That was the congratulations after the race. Very, very happy indeed with that win. The second place goes to 22-year-old Sebastian Langeveld.
En dames en heren, ze hebben bijzonder gewerkt, hebben ook het resultaat gehaald. Uw applaus, uw waardering, winnaar Steven de Jong.
And the winner of the 2008 Kuurne Bruxelles Kuurne is Steven de Jong of the Quick Step team. Well, they sorted out their problems of yesterday, and they managed to come through with the victory. You were waiting for this trophy, Brian.
I think it's the best trophy in cycling, isn't it? Old donkey head. Where would you put that in your front room?
Well, there's your top 3. Matt Goss of CSC, Langeveld of Rabobank, the winner today, taking his second win in the Kuurne Bruxelles Kuurne. Steven de Jong of the Quick Step team. Thanks for joining us over this weekend for the Het Volk and the Kuurne Bruxelles Kuurne. We look forward to joining you in North America for the Paris-Nice in a week's time. Enjoy riding your bike until then. From Brian Smith in the commentary box and me, Anthony McCrossan, thanks for joining us. We'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.